Welcome into 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase, level 1 CMT and full-time trader. Today we're going to look at Solana on the weekly chart. If you're an investor in Solana or thinking about it, I think you're going to like this video and what I'm going to say here. We're going to look at Fibonacci retracements, fib extensions on the weekly. We're going to focus on this chart because this is the macro picture. This is what you want to look at to become better. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you want more help navigating this market cycle, consider joining our private Telegram group, right? We put out alerts throughout every coin. You get access to requests, everything. Check it out through Patreon, link below. So let's get right to it. Working on our next target high of Solana, just right around the 140 mark. Why? The previous high back in our bear market of 2022 was right there. We closed at 136. We're now 130. Our high so far this week, 135, right? So we're knocking on the door. Now, looking back in the start of the bull run, right? Back in late 2022, early 2023, we started forming this very bullish structure here, right? We have resistance all throughout here, right? Resistance, resistance, resistance. At the same time, you're forming these higher lows. That's a very bullish time. You had all this time to accumulate back when everyone is hating on Solana. It's a garbage project, everything, all the FUD, right here. That's when you want to buy. Technically, emotionally, right? When it's down in the dumps, those are the times. But even put that aside. Just look at the chart. The charts will not lie to you. Where would be the best time if you didn't buy here? You could always buy a breakout, right? So after that level is broken, right here, the third week of October, even if you bought at $30, guess what? You'd still be up a considerable amount. How much? Just for current prices, you'd be up almost 300% as of now after you bought the breakout. Never mind how much you're up if you bought all this time, right? Great news there. The better news is just ahead. What about the previous, right? Let's go look at what we could potentially see in the future, right? If we do a fib extension, we can start to get potential targets, and these are relatively big. But first, I wanted to show you how amazing Fibonacci's can be for retracements to know where the low might be after the top is in. So this might come in handy if this is new to you, especially after, the next cycle ends, right? Bitcoin top, right? Do a fib retrace, right? You can hit control down, hold on control, right? After you select your fib tool here, right off to the side. See, it says fib retracement. I know you can't see my screen, but there's a tool out there on TradingView. And you hold down control because it puts down magnet mode. It whips it right to the exact penny on that wick. Then you go swing low to swing high, right? And look at this magic, right? So let's do a rough estimate because I'm going to show you. I have to drag it out to show you. Watch this. So that high, the 618, also known as the golden ratio. Where do you think the bottom was on Solana? It's almost to the penny at the 618. $8, $8.50, right? Imagine you had this information right then and you just blindly bought at the 618. Might have worked out fairly decent for you at this point, right? So having said that, where the hell could our fib extension be? So how do you do a fib extension? Well, I'm glad you asked. We just do the opposite, right? You just click your tool again, hit your swing high, hold down control, go all the way down, magnet mode down, right? And there you go. Zips right to it. Our 1618. Batshit crazy? Yes. Possible? Maybe. Over $2,000 for Solana this run. Is that insane or what? Well, let's see how insane that is. From the lows, it seems a little insane, right? We go 26,000%. However, there were some coins last cycle that got in that realm. It's not absolutely impossible. Unlikely, maybe. But from the current prices, even if you get in now for Solana, after it's done a 10x, after the breakout, you'd still could potentially be looking at over a 16x, 1,500% return. Remember, 100% is a 2x already. So a lot of people get that backwards or just blatantly wrong. But looking at that, right, the next bigger move for Solana comes after 250. Keep that in mind. We are still a ways to go just to get to 250. We're still a 2x away from all-time highs. Beyond that, like even from all-time highs, you could be looking at, 8, 9x potential based on the fib. It hit perfectly on the 618 on the retrace. Maybe it outperforms most this cycle, certainly on the older coins that have some history. potential is there, right? It's not me making it up. That the fib says so. Blame the fib if it doesn't work out for you, all right? If it does, though, I mean, damn, what kind of a return would that be? That'd be one of the most epic returns out of a coin that's already been through a cycle I've ever seen. So keep that in mind, right? Been through a lot of stuff. Been here since 2017. I've seen it all, done it all, right? That's where I try to make all my content on my Telegram alerts group to make it as simple as possible to prevent you from making all the mistakes I've made over the past, 6-7 years being here, and just make you a happier trader and a happier person, and not lose all the cuts and scars that I've gotten along the way, right? So that's that. Hopefully you found it somewhat helpful and mildly entertaining. Let's get to our card and quote of the day. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. So apparently nature's delight is for us to lose all our crypto. All right, card of the day is Pagani Huayra. Holy shit. I have a couple of these actually to show you. I took these at a show last year. There's one, and here's the second one. If one Pagani's not enough, I mean, this guy's smiling. he's 70 years old and giddy as a schoolboy, right? Look at that. I got a little video there. It's a little glitchy on here. Let's fast forward. There we go. Doors up. That's not the owner. I'll show you the owner. Actually, the owner's here in a minute. But look at how crazy. This is the front. There's no engine here, right? Pagani's engine's in the back, but look at the engineering on this. Titanium right here in the gold. All this gold is titanium. Insane. Lightweight. Carbon fiber everywhere. The whole damn car is carbon, but I mean, I'm as excited about cars as I am Bitcoin. Look at all this carbon tub. This is the same car. Absolutely amazing craftsmanship and engineering here. There's the back. The back opens reverse as well, so it all looks like a kind of a clamshell. Pretty amazing. And if you didn't know, AMG engines on Paganis, right? Pretty cool there. If you have an AMG Mercedes, single hubs, right? Look at that racing lug. Amazing. Look at all this is thicker. The tire's thicker than a bench. Got like a 20-inch tire in the back. I'm sure those are cheap. There you go. Pagani. I'll wrap it up there while I'm just drooling over here. All right. Sign's still blue, shirt's still blue. Price is still green.